Fine, thanks. I have to leave the class earlier than other days because I have travel. Tengo que solucionarlo.
You have to solve a problem.
Yes, we solve the problem. Yes, to more or less 11:30, I think.
Okay, good luck, Jose.
Yes, don't forget the record, the class, okay?
Okay,
Send me a record. It's very useful.
very good, Jose. Of course, we will do it. Yes,
Thank you, Jerry.
you're welcome, friend. Well, here we are, another class, friends. This is the end of unit number 11. You know that I am very, how could I say, uh, excited because this is unit number 12 that we are going to begin, if possible, today. And the book has only 14 units. So I think we are going to finish exactly in date. We are going to finish in July, which is our purpose. So people who wants to take the exams at the end of July, you will be ready for that. There are other people who prefer taking the exam in September because during August, normally in normal conditions, I don't know this year, but in normal conditions, Cambridge doesn't take any exam in August because they take all their English teachers to England for vacation. So normally August, the academies that take the exams, the official exams, are closed. It means that if you are planning to take the exam in the first semester of this year, you have to take it at the end of July when we finish our course, immediately after the end of our course, which is the ideal thing, the ideal, because you have everything here in your mind before vacation. If we have vacation, this is a very irregular year, you know, but in normal conditions, the plan is always to finish in July and to take the exams, the official exams of Cambridge, at the end of the month of July. Not always possible for many reasons. Not always possible because sometimes you have other examinations or because you have some other kind of family problems or sometimes economical problems because the exam is expensive, you know. Take into account that if you want the academy to help you with the exams, Jorge can help you with this because we have connection with Cambridge Leganés and they help us when our students want to take the examinations together. Two students want to take exams together, they help us with that. So you can consult George about the examinations in July, or if not, he can arrange your exams to September. I don't like September because during vacation people forget everything they have studied during the previous semester. It's my experience. But if there is no other choice, September is a good month for taking the exams, and Jorge can help you with that. Well, friends, what? The homework. You know that I assign as homework a text that is a reading, and always reading are long, difficult, a lot of vocabulary, and sometimes not very motivating, for not saying boring. But you have to read. Yes, because what is the idea of giving you very interesting, motivating tests, and then the day of the exam they are not? It could be stressing and frustrating for my students. So you have to take readings that were real exams in previous year, so you are in contact with reality. And reading is necessary because the result of my students in previous years in this concrete part of the exam, the reading comprehension, not always has been as good as I expected. I need you to have better results this year. That's why most of my homework, if not all, but most, are dealing with reading comprehension, and I need you to dedicate time to the homework, how can I say it, with more attention when the homework is dealing with reading comprehension, because remember, this is a tragedy in the exam. Well, no more talking. Moving, yes, the name of this text is moving, what? Moving house. Let's see moving house. In moving house, we have some questions. The beginning is 31 because, as you can see, moving house is not the initial part of the exam. In the reading exam, moving house, that year, years ago, it was part 5. What is the meaning of part 5 when you are speaking about reading? It means that this is after use of English 4, because the exam is together, reading comprehension and use of English. But normally, the exam begins with use of English part 1, use of English part 2, use of English part 3, use of English part 4, and then part 5 is reading. In reality, reading part 5 is the first part of reading. In first certificate in your level, then we have 3 readings after the use of English: part 5, part 6, and part 7. The people who continue studying in advanced level in C1, they have another part of reading. So they are part 5, part 6, part 7, and part 8 in their exam. Well, let's see the answers of this exercise. Good. It says, when Lynn is asked to pass her belongings, she 31, what is your answer? You only have to write A, B, or C or D, please, for me to check if the answers are correct or not. I repeat, 31, what is your letter? For Jose is letter B. And for Alex is letter D. For Laura Diaz is letter D. Okay, friends, Celia is A. And Gemma is A. Well, according to Cambridge, the answer is B in the 3rd paragraph. So the answer is worried whether the boxes are clean. When Lynn is asked to pack her belongings, she is worried whether the boxes are clean. That is letter B. So letter B, 31, letter B. Let's go to 32. What's your opinion? A, B, C, or D? A for Jose, A for Celia, A for Alex, and for Gemma is A. Very good. The answer is A, feeling something. 32, A. 33, what's your opinion? A, B, C, or D? D for Jose, D for Celia, D for Alex. And for Laura Diaz is D, and for Gemma is D. Yes, friends, very good. The answer is D. She wishes she'd been told earlier. Now 34. What's your opinion, A, B, C, or D? Well, for Laura is C, for Celia is C, for Jose is C, and for who? For Alex is C, for Gemma is C. Excellent. I think you have four marks already. Some people have 3, but the majority have 4. 35, A, B, C, or D? Well, for Jose is A, for Alex is A, for Celia is A. Very good, very good. Laura Diaz is A. In 35, yes, the answer is A. 35, letter A. Letter A means other people have already said they will do it. Let's go to 36 and final. A, B, C, or D? B for Josep, C for Gemma, B for Alex, and for Celia is B, and for Laura Diaz is D. Well, in reality it's B. They empty spaces where things had once been. 36 is B. So check it out. If because they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, you need 4 correct answers. So what is the meaning of that? You can have 2 mistakes. You can have 2 errors, and you pass anyway. 6 is the, 4 is the necessary correct answers. 31B, 32A, 33D, 34C, 35A, and 36B. Reading comprehension. Not always possible to pass this part of the exam, but this time I think that the results were good in the class. Thank you very much. That was a homework, and now we continue practicing. Today is a training day. Training because we are training for the exams. So let's go to use of English. I'm going to show you this exercise. Use of English. Similar to the exam. Give me a second. Here. Use of English. No. My God. Use of English. Here. Finally. Typical use of English examination part 1. Right? Part 1. Always, remember, they always give you a text. You have to fill in the blanks using one of the alternatives they give you. For example, here in number 1 is line A, B entry, C access, and D link. Typical of the exam. We need 2 pages because here we have 1, 2, 3, 4. I think we need more. Let me have a look. Yes. Next page. I'm going to attach it to the chat. I'm going to send this to you anyway, as soon as possible, to your WhatsApp group, because some of you prefer working with a mobile phone. Give me a second, please. I am very clumsy. Do you know the meaning of clumsy? Clumsy means in Spanish, torpe, clumsy. I'm very clumsy with this. Here we have the second part of this exercise. You see, it continues here in number 5, 6, 7, and 8. And then the second part. The second part is choosing the best shades. Observe that. Typical of the exam, always part 2 in the use of English examination is another text similar to the previous one, but this time they give you nothing. You have to fill in the blanks only with your knowledge of English. But you know that. You know that because we have practiced that in class a lot. But I'm sorry if I repeat these ideas, but that's my job, to prepare you for the exam, that you feel confident. You know what is going to happen. Because when you know what is going to happen, you are not nervous. Okay? Well, this is what we are going to do now. I want you to concentrate, my friends, on part one. Yes, this part one only. But this part finishes here in the second page. The instructions are, let's do use of English part 1 from 1 to 8, right? And when you finish part 1, send me a message for me to check the answers, because I don't want you to have incorrect answers in these papers, because you are going to use them for studying when you are preparing the real exam. Good. I'm going to send you now by WhatsApp the same papers you are watching on the screen now. Give me a second. Well, now you have use of English, the gesture interface in your WhatsApp group and also here on the chat on the screen. Use them. Remember, when you finish part 1, don't begin part 2, please, because I need to plan the time. So when you finish part 1, send me a message. Right? Good. Celia, finished? And Alex? Laura, finished? Jose finished? Very good. Well, listen, let's check this, friends. The text begins at and in 0, right? It says, at the moment, if we want mobile access to the web, we have to travel around. So in number 1 is access. In number 1 is letter C, access. We have to travel around with things like tablets and smartphones in our bags or pockets. But the inventor of something called the gesture interface has. And what about number 2? What letter do you think it is? In number 2, A for Laura, A for Alex, for Celia is A, and for Jose is B, and for Gemma is A. Well, the answer is A. Come up with, has come up with a way of doing this using only something with, and in number 3, D for Celia, D for Alex, D for Jose, and for Laura Diaz is D and Gemma D. Yes, yes, yes. We've carried around with us for millions of years our hands. The idea is number 4, A for Alex, for Jose is A, for Celia is A. We have 3 A's. And for Laura, D, and for Gemma, A, we have 4 A's. The answer is A, based. The idea is based on simple technology that is already in existence. And now, number 5, B for Alex, for Celia is B, for Jose is B, is D, and for Gemma is B. Well, the answer is B, B. Instead of carrying around the usual hardware, you have a small wearable device on your hands. This contains a projector, a camera, a wireless technology to 6. D for Alex, D for Celia, D for Laura Diaz. Gemma D, Jose B. Jose, you are always different to the rest of the people, friend. Number 6 is D, connect you to the web. It also has sensors which read and interpret simple hand gestures. For example, when you want to, number 7, the B for Laura, B for Alex, Jose B, similar to the rest. Celia B, Gemma B, Jose wow. B is correct. Take a photograph. If you want to take a photograph, simply make a frame around the image with your hand and click your fingers. Listen to this. The device 8, A for Alex, D for Celia, A for Laura, for Gemma is letter D, and for Jose is letter D. Well, the answer is A. The device works out what you want and operates the camera. So in number 1 is letter C, in number 2 is letter A, in number 3 is letter D, in number 4 is letter A, in number 5 is letter B, in number 6 is letter D, in number 7 is B, in number 8 is A. They are 8. You need 4 correct answers. No, 5. They are 8, 5. You need 5 correct answers, right? Check it out. Revise it. Self-evaluate your work. And now let's continue with part number 2. You have the beginning of part number 2 both in your WhatsApp group and also here on the chat. The part 2, let me show you it again. What is it? Part 2. My God. What is it? Here. You see, this is part 2, choosing the best shades. Choosing the best shades. They give you blanks and nothing. You have to use your intellect to fill in the blanks, right? Observe the prepositions, the words that are before the blank, the words that are after the blank. Use your dictionaries and translators if you need. And when you finish this part number 2, which is very difficult, send me a little message. Celia finished, Laura finished. Part 2, choosing the best shades. Celia, Laura, Alex, Jose finished. Okay, let's check this. You finish in time, really. Choosing the best shades. Most of us buy a new, okay, Gemma. Most of us buy a new pair of in zero, fashionable sunglasses each year. To be honest, we probably, in number 9, options, ideas, let's see. Well, for Laura is spend. Spend for Laura. For Jose, have. For Gemma, have. For Alex, have. And for Celia, have. Well, it's not half. It's not half, friend. But I'm not sure if logically, Celia, yes, because I think that we have never used this expression. Well put. Yes. Put is the word, Celia. Because there is an expression in English that is to put more thought. When we say our children, you need to put more thought. I don't know, in Spanish, dedicarle más atención, ponerle más atención, ponerle más pensamiento. We don't say ponerle más pensamiento in Spanish, but the idea is that. Ponle más atención. Put more thought. So in number 9, please, everybody write put. And highlight, resalten, highlight, put more thought into. Put more thought into. Préstale más atención, ponle más cabeza a algo que yo quiero que le pongas más atención. So the expression is put more thought into. Into is a preposition. So the verb that follows into has to be ending in ing. That's why it is looking, ing, because into is a preposition. I repeat, most of us buy a new pair of fashionable sunglasses because shades are glasses, sunglasses. Shades are sunglasses in this context. Sunglasses each year. To be honest, we probably put more thought into looking cool than we do into ensuring that the glasses match our needs. It seems an obvious thing to say, comma, blank. What is number 10 for you? What, Celia? Only Celia, and the rest are Gemma, but, Alex, but. Yes, but for Laura Diaz, and for Jose, but yes, friends, but is the preposition here. But is perfect. It seems an obvious thing to say, but the main role of sunglasses isn't actually to enhance your image. It's rather to protect your eyes from the potentially harmful rays of the sun. What's space and comma? Comma. So this is an expression. What is your answer in 11? Okay, Celia. 4 for Jose. Well, listen, everybody. Or these 4, for this to happen. No. Attention. This expression that begins with what's and ends in a comma is in Spanish aún más. What is the word? More, Laura. Yes, you are very, very intelligent. Exactly. This is the expression. What's more? Aún más. Lo que es más in Spanish. So, please highlight. De nuevo uso el mismo verbo, resaltar. Coger un resaltador, highlighter, y resaltar. What's more? The same way we highlighted in the previous one, put more thought into. Hay que resaltarlo. And now what's more, porque nos dio problemas. Okay, what's more, aún más. Price isn't necessarily the best guide. And in number 12, we need the preposition. Of for Laura, for Celia, of for Alex, for Jose, of for Gemma, and the preposition is, my God, to. Price isn't necessarily the best guide to the effectiveness of sunglasses. See how difficult the prepositions in English are? Yes, Jose, but don't feel bad, friend. It's not you, Jose, it's not you or the group. No, prepositions in English are a disaster. Yes, that is a disaster. The best guide to the effectiveness of sunglasses. So the best guide to, not for, which could be, of, no, it could be, but no, we use to. I could compensate this part with the other. Yes, Celia, but no, it's true. You are right. Well, we continue. Indeed, expensive designer glasses may not provide the best defense against some damage. Blank, you may still want to choose a pair of sunglasses that look good on you. What is it in number 13? So, Jose, no, Jose, because it's not a conclusion. Celia, if, Laura, so, no, it's not if, it's not so. Although, yes, Alex, this is a solution, Alex. Very good, my friend. Although is one of the options. There are some options in 13. It can be although, or the contraction, though, or while. 3 possibilities, but Alex answer is perfect. So I'm going to read Alex. Although you may still want to choose a pair of sunglasses that look good on you, it's also crucial to check out just how effective they'll be in protecting your eyes. ¿No? Aunque te gustaría que te queden guay, lo importante es que te protejan los ojos. There are 3 types of light blank can harm the human eye. For Laura can be which or that. And for Celia, which. For Gemma, which. Very good, friends. Very good. Which or that for Alex? Yes, friends. Yes. It can be which, it can be that. There are 3 types. I'm going to use which. Yes, Jose. I'm going to use which, but it can be that. There are 3 types of light which can harm the human eye. They are known, this is an expression, son conocidos, Laura as, Alex as, known as, Jose as. Yes, because this is an expression. Celia, very good. Gemma, very good. As, I repeat, I'm lost. They are known as ultraviolet light, visible light, and infrared light. If you blank the choice of sunglasses seriously, what is it? Make for Laura. If you make the choice of sunglasses seriously, no, take Alex. Gemma make, no. The answer is Alex answer. Have, Celia, no, is take. Take, yes. If you take the choice of sunglasses seriously, because the expression is take it seriously. Take it, aquí el it es the choice of sunglasses. Take it seriously. Oye, en Spanish, tómalo en serio, se dirá en España. ¿Qué dirían aquí en España? Take it seriously. Que quiere decir que lo tomes con seriedad, que no te lo tomes a broma. Tomar ese, eso. Thank you, Laura. Tómatelo en serio. Take it seriously. Entonces el verbo es take. Ven, esto se llama collocation, friends. No quiere decir que lo demás que ustedes verbos que pusieron no tenga sentido. Sí, pero no es lo que se dice. Take it seriously. En esta oración lo que pasa es que el it es la selección de las gafas de sol. Ese es el it. Take the choice of sunglasses seriously. Then you want to protect yourselves against all three. Very good, friends. Again, I'm going to tell you. In number 1 is put. In number 10 is. In number 9 is put. In number 10 is but. In number 11 is more. In number 12 is to. In number 13, it can be although, though, while, but although is beautiful. In number 15, which or that. In number 15, as. In number 16, take. If you have, because they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, you need 5 correct answers to pass. I hope you pass. I wish you passed. Well, now let's go to part 3. You have part 3 in the chat here on the chat pad. I'm going to send it to you. I want you to have it in the WhatsApp group, and I don't remember if I sent it or not. Maybe not. The most probable thing is that I didn't. Where is it? Now we are going to part 3, use of English, part 3. Now you have it in the WhatsApp, and you have it here in the chat too. Where is it? My God. I think the beginning is here. See that? We did part 2, and then at the bottom of the page you have part 3, the beginning of part 3. But the rest of the exercise of part 3 is in this page. So Alex finished, Celia finished, Gemma finished. Very good, friends. Very good. I think that for the majority of the students, this is the easiest part of the use of English exam. Victoria Falls on the Zambezi River in Africa is one of the most spectacular sites in the world. So in zero, which should be the example, we don't have the answer, but the answer is spectacular. Spectacular sites in the world. It's also an 17. For Alex is incredible. For Celia, incredible. Laura, incredible. Jose, incredible. Very good. Gemma, incredible. Yes, yes, you have 1 mark. You have 1. And they are normally 10. Let me see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here they are 8, but in the real exam they are 10. In this case, today, you need 5 to pass. You have 1 now. Incredible, 17. Incredible place for water sports. The translation of the local Zambian name for the falls is the smoke that thunders. And it's a pretty good description for Laura, description for Gemma, description for Celia, and for Alex, description, Jose, description. Friends, you have 2 marks now. You need only 3 more and you pass, because the description is correct. A pretty good description. On arrival, it's the noise that makes the greatest 19, the greatest what? Impression for Laura, impression for Alex, impression for Gemma, and for Celia, impression too. Jose, impression. Excellent, friends. You have now how many? 3 marks. You need 2 more and you pass. Impression. On you, as the water drops 108 meters in a waterfall that is nearly 2 kilometers wide. The 20. Surrounding for Alex, surrounding for Laura Diaz, surrounding for Jose, and for Celia, surround, and for Gemma, surrounding. Well, the answer is with ing. The surrounding landscape, because it's an adjective, you see, ing, el paisaje en los alrededores is also awesome and well worth a visit. You can go whitewater rafting over the falls themselves, but the rapids. 21. Father, very good, Alex. Father, Celia, Father, Jose, yes, yes, friends, very good. You have another mark. Father, Helma, yes, very good, very good. You have now how many? I think you passed 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. With this, if you have all the answers, the previous answers correct, you are passing. If not, you need another one. Let's continue. Further down, the Zambezi River provide a very exciting location. Although the rapids are given grades 5 and 6 on the sports scale, what is the word in number 22? Difficulty for Alex, difficulty for Jose, difficulty for Laura Diaz. Yes, 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 very good. Difficult for Celia. Yes, difficulty for Gemma. Excellent, friends. This is the answer, difficulty. So now I think everybody has passed. Difficulty scale, there are places where relative what? People who begins a sport. Their name is beginning for Laura, beginners for Alex, beginners for Jose, and who else? ¿Quién más? Who else? Nobody. Well, the answer is beginners for Gemma and for Celia, beginners. Yes, beginners, the people. Beginners can have a go to have a go es iniciarse, to have a go, as long as they are accompanied by experienced operators. These people guide you through the rapids and ensure you and ensure that you don't straight into the more sections, the more 24. Dangerous for Jose, dangerous for Alex and Laura Diaz. Dangerous, dangerous, dangerous. Yes, this is the answer. Dangerous, Gemma and Celia. Correct. Dangerous is 24. Excellent results. Excellent. But now we have the most difficult moment in the use of English exam, which is part number 4. Maybe you remember the characteristic of part number 4. You have to rewrite the sentence using the word given. You cannot change the word given. You have to use a minimum of 2 words, maximum of 5. So everything is against us. Where is it? Reading, use of English. Here, use of English part 4. Use of English part 4. See this? This is the final part of use of English exam in all the exams. And friends, after in the real exam, right? In the real exam in Cambridge, after this part 4, we have reading part 5, remember? Reading part 6, etc. There are 3 readings, but this is the final part of the use of English. I'm going to send the same exercise to your WhatsApp group so you have it in the mobile phone. Good. Now you have it there. Finished? Yes, Laura? Let me see the last. Yes, you are right. Yes, you are right. It is incomplete. I'm sorry, friends. Number 30 is incomplete. Thank you very much, Laura. I hadn't noticed that. Yes, Laura, if you want to run, but you know, how can I evaluate that? So if you want, you can do it, but I cannot evaluate it. Good, Celia. Yes, let's omit number 30 because we don't have the sentence. Very good, Alex. Thank you, friends. Sorry for this. I didn't notice that. Well, let's begin with 25. Let's begin with 25. Right, it says the band probably won't do another tour this year, and you have to use unlikely. The band, what? Unlikely to do, Laura. Will unlikely do, Celia. Is unlikely to do. The band, I want you to know, is unlikely to do. Alex, unlikely to do. Gemma. Well, everybody, look at Alex's answer. If you can see the chat, you can see that Alex's answer is unlikely to do. And this is the perfect answer. The band is unlikely to do another tour this year. Check it out. Is unlikely to do. 4 words. Now let's go to number 26. It's very hard for Alex to get up in the morning, and you have to use trouble. Alex up in the morning. Has trouble to get, Laura. Has trouble getting, Alex. Has a trouble getting, Celia. Has a trouble to get, Gemma. Well, the options are two. The options are Alex's option and Laura's option. Has trouble getting or has trouble to get. Both are good. I repeat, Laura's answer has trouble to get, or Alex's answer has trouble getting. So the answer is Alex has trouble getting up in the morning. Alex has trouble to get up in the morning. 27. Lily is so good at swimming that she is going to train for the Olympics. And you have to use such. Lily, that she is going to train for the Olympics. What is such a good swimmer? This is for Celia. Is such a good swimming, Laura. Such as good, Gemma. Any other answer? Is such a good swimmer, Alex. Yes, friends. Yes, is such a good swimmer. So Celia and Alex are very good. Lucy is such a good swimmer that she's going to train for the Olympics. Observe Alex and Celia's answer because they are the perfect answer. 27, Lily, no, 28. One of us ought to go and meet the visitor at the airport. And you have to use should. The visitor, blank, one of us at the airport. Should be met by, Celia, should be met by Laura Diaz. Friends, you are incredible. This is exactly the answer. You see, it's a passive voice, should be met by Gemma. Yes, it is a passive voice. Excellent answer. Yes, so the visitor should be met by one of us at the airport. Passive voice. 29. I went to the dentist's because I couldn't stand the toothache any longer. And you have to use up. I couldn't, and this is a phrase that we studied recently. Put up with, Laura. Put up with, Celia. Put up with, Alex. Yes, friends, excellent. No good, not very good, it's excellent. Put up with Gemma, exactly that. Why? Because put up with is a synonym of tolerate. Stand, tolerate, bear. They are synonyms of soportar, aguantar. I couldn't put up with the toothache any longer, so I went to the dentist's. And 30, but it's impossible to do it. So they are now, without 30, they are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. You need 4 correct answers. If you have 2 mistakes, 2 errors, no problem because you are passing. See that? Thank you. Thank you for this effort. In reality, we are training for our examinations. Let's go now to the book. Let's begin our lessons today. At the end of the class, we are going to begin. But I need to train you. If I don't take time to train you in the different aspects of the exam, I'm not doing a good work. Well, now, Animal Kingdom, page 128 in your books. 188. 88, no, 128. Animal Kingdom, Unit 12, starting off. Observe starting off. Working pairs, impossible. Imagine you are planning an article for your college magazine on the importance of animals in our lives. Observe the plural of life. Life, la vida, L-I-F-E. But the plural is L-I-V-E-S, lives, lives. This is the plural of life. Well, in our lives, first, discuss what role each animal in the photos plays in our lives and how these roles benefit people. Interesting question, because the first picture is a horse. A horse. What is the importance of horses in the lives of people, of humanity? I want you to remember that at the beginning of history, we didn't have cars, we didn't have buses, we didn't have trains or planes, or the only means of transport men have or had was horse. So one of the most important one of the most important help horses has given to humans is as a means of transport. Because in those remote years, people moved from one place to the other by horse. Horse is also helpful for men in agriculture. Yes, they help in agriculture a lot. And always horse has been a friend of men. I think that horses were domesticated since the beginning of history to help men. But now, next to the horse, I see a dog, a special dog. Do you notice why this dog is very special?
The dog is for blind people.
Yes, yes, exactly that. Yes. This dog is specially trained to help blind persons, blind people. It's like a guide horse, a guide dog. It's guiding the blind. So imagine how useful. Is this the only importance of dogs in the lives of men? No. You know that dogs has always, since the beginning of history, always dogs has been close to men, helping men, you know, as one of the, how can I say, one of the best friends of men are dogs. In the other picture, I see a rabbit, a boy playing with, no, it's not playing, it's feeding, F-E-E-D-I-N-G, feeding, alimentando. The boy is feeding the rabbit. Do you consider rabbit a pet?
Yes, but I think it's not a rabbit. It's more like a hamster or a cobaya.
Really? Ah,
Guinea pig.
yes. Yes, 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 guinea pig. Yes, you are right. I thought it was a rabbit. So this is a guinea pig, or what is the other option you told me?
Hamster, but
Hamster,
I
maybe. You know something? I can distinguish between or among them. But yes, you are right. This is another pet. I have never had a hamster at home. I prefer cats and dogs, you know. But they are pets, yes. Observe the other picture. It's like a safari, and I see lions. Are lions domesticated animals? Of course not. If they are not domesticated, they are wild, right? Lions, tigers, elephants, they are wild animals. Rhinos, they are wild. Even when elephants can be, you know, trained to work, but when they get angry, my God. So these animals, like lions and tigers and panthers, they are considered to be wild animals, not domesticated. I don't want to have a lion as a pet at home. The other picture is a cow, another animal that is very beneficial for men. Why?
we have milk and meat.
Yes, exactly that. Yes, because they provide men with milk and meat. And also, they help sometimes carrying things from one place to the other. Observe the picture, everybody. Do you see the difference between this cow and a cow in Asturias?
Yes, I'm Laura. I'm from Asturias.
Ah, Laura, you know then. When I visit Asturias, I am always astonished, you know, when I see those beautiful cows. in Asturias. They are fat and happy and beautiful. But this is a cow in Africa, and in Africa lives, is more difficult. Finally, we have a picture of camels in a desert, maybe Sahara desert. What is the importance of camels for men?
They are like a means of transport.
Yes, means of transport. They carry many things through the desert because they don't have to be constantly drinking water. They can keep water in their body. They provide not only transport, but also milk and meat. I don't know how the milk from camels taste, and I don't want to know. Or the meat of camels. I don't want to know that, luckily. But people, yes, Celia, to be honest with you, Celia, I wouldn't like to eat a camel. But in the desert, these Bedouins people, they eat camel meat and they drink camel milk. Good. Well, this is going to be the topic of unit number 12, animal kingdom, right? And we are going to study the vocabulary dealing with animals, which is going to be essential. I want you to observe, friends, that the book is preparing you to talk about all the important matters, topics of conversation. And now we are going to begin with animals. So we are going to study the vocabulary of animals for you to have more knowledge of English. But this is going to be done not today, because look at the time. It's going to be done the next week, right? The homework for next class is going to be a reading. I insist on reading because of its importance. Let me show you the homework for next class. Give me a sec. The reading. Let me see. The title is the what is it? The air photographer. This is the first part. And this is the second part. Right? Well, this is the homework. Anyway, friends, I'm going to send it to your WhatsApp group because I am thinking of, for example, Jose that is not present, and I want you all to have in your mobile phone the reading exercise. Thank you very much, my friends, for the attention, and have a beautiful weekend. I think that today is going to rain, according to the forecast. It's going to rain in the evening, maybe. So take advantage, aprovechen, take advantage of this beautiful day now. Bye-bye, friends. Have a beautiful weekend.